Good evening, Spurs fans. Andrew from AJ Aussie Spurs here. So I'd do a video tonight, do a preview for the Dortmund game, and talk about what's going on, about whether old Thomas is still in a job, or just have a quick look. As of this recording, there's no news, so it'll be interesting to see. So just go through the people that are missing from the game on, I think it's Wednesday morning our time, 6 o'clock. It's going to be a bare bones game, bare bones team. Mickey out, being suspended, a few new injuries after the West Ham game, with Davies out and a couple of others. So it's going to be a bare bones midfield, and at least, I suppose with the back four we can bring Danzo in for Mickey. Midfield's going to be a bit of a challenge, but being that a lot of them probably aren't registered, and it's going to be interesting. So it'll be Zavi, Polino. I don't know if he's going to be available because he's still injured. Let's have a look, have a bit of a think. So it's going to be a bit of a shit show, to be honest. Bergvall. Okay, yeah, Bergvall, Zavi. Might have to go with. I'm not sure what the thing is regarding Dom Solanke. Is he, because he got replaced, can he get re-registered, and does that mean Tell's out? And yeah, that's going to be the conundrum for poor old. Well, I say Thomas, but who knows? He might not be him. I still think it's part of the ENIC master plan, the ENIC master PR plan of why they hired the old ex-Liverpool assistant. I can't think of his name off the top, Hurting or whatever his name is. A bit of a higher profile assistant, because I think probably tonight our time they might be he'll be the interim, and they'll be going after Poch, no doubt. As much as I don't know if the idea will be a good one, but as a lot of people say, he'll probably reunite the club if they bring him in. My worry is if he has 5 games and we draw 2 and lose 3, are we going to? Here we go again. I don't know. No, that's in the future. I still think it's the ENIC master plan to try and get Poch back. I'd love to know if any of the the press have been doing any watches of the Tottenham hierarchy. If any of them made a trip to United States in the last couple of weeks, it would be an interesting thing to find out, to see if anyone's made the trip over there to have a talk to good old Mr. Pochettino, to see how he's obviously made it quite abundantly clear that he would love to come back to Tottenham, and it would be, I think, and then ENIC can say, okay, the prodigal son returns, and they can start promoting that, and everyone will go, right, okay, forget about all the other stuff, because I'm assuming that with the business of this size, there's no way that it's going to be sold overnight. It would be a ongoing process for however long it takes to sell a business. I don't know. There's people with more business acumen than me that would be able to sort that out. And it might be a way that they use that as a way of promoting to sell it as well. Saying, look, we got this guy coming back. He's the guy that gave us all this, Well, not well. He gave us success, I guess. He got us to the Champions League final. Didn't win it, but got us to and it was playing the best, probably the good football everyone wanted, and they could use that as a selling tool for the football club to say, look, we're bringing him back. We're negotiating and bringing him back. If you buy this club, you're going to walk into a happy fan base because everyone will be united behind Poch. So, yeah, I just think it's all part of Vinay and Charrington or whatever his name is. It's part of their master PR plan to get the fans on side and potential buyers. You just never know. So yeah, it'll be an interesting atmosphere at Tottenham Stadium on Wednesday morning, depending on whether Thomas is the manager or not. If he's the manager, it's going to be tough for him. I believe. I reckon it's going to be as toxic as it's ever been, and yeah, just hope to God that he can get a competitive side on the field, and you just need to throw the whiteboard away, throw the iPads away, and just say, right, okay, guys, we got a couple of swings of qualify. I think we'll get into the top 20. What is it? The 24. Was it 9 to 24? I don't know what again, I haven't looked at the table, to be honest, and I don't know how a draw or a defeat would affect us, whether we drop out of that 24 or whether we've got enough points to get into that 24 already. Who knows? But hopefully we've got 2 free swings at Champions League. You know, there could be some academy players. From what I can gather, there might be. You might have to throw them to the wolves. Throw them to the bloody wolves. Unfortunately, it's but it could make them. You never know if they come out and play at a level that surprises people. Yeah, it could be their kickstart for the rest of the year, and it would give either the interim or Thomas, whoever's managing the club, it would give them more opportunity to rotate the squad, because you know that you've got players there, young players that are willing to step up and can play at this level. Whether that happens, who knows? Who bloody knows? So yeah, it's going to be an interesting couple of days. Well, this next 2 weeks, you know, with the other Champions League game, Burnley next weekend. Was it Frankfurt on probably Wednesday or Thursday next week? And then we've got the dreaded February, which looks absolutely horrific. I wonder if they believe, if they put whatever his name is, the new assistant in as the interim, you know, we get the old famous manager bounce. It would be great if that happened. Whether we get that or not, it'll be interesting. The only drama is you've brought this guy in a week ago. Well, you'd have to assume that he hasn't developed the relationships with the players that someone that's been there for 6 months, which is just stating an obvious fact. And the players, you know, they've got to get used to him and all that sort of stuff. You know, admittedly, he's had a bit of success, obviously, with Liverpool under Slot. But I'm not sure. I'm not aware or sure of his record at Ajax. I believe he got sacked from there. But he might be used to going to clubs that are in basket cases, because apparently they lost 6-0 on the weekend to some club. So maybe he's accustomed to coming into the hothouse, the fire, and maybe it's something he might thrive on. But who knows? Yeah, it just does make you wonder. It's a $1 billion, multi-billion-dollar company, and it looks like it's run like a $2 shop. like the reject shop out here in Australia. It just boggles the mind that you've got you've got people coming in, and from what you read, again, you need to have someone on the inside, and whether there's some people out there on YouTube that have got people on the inside that know the full story, who knows? But you just got to wonder what the hell's going on there. Like, is the Lewis kids? They thought, oh yeah, we'll get rid of Daniel and everything will be peaches and cream. And it's just not working out. I think that was what their maybe that's what their thinking was, like, with all the leave out stuff that was going on. They just thought, well, if we get rid of that rotten apple, everything will be peaches and cream, and we'll just sit here and take the revenue. Not thinking about other, like forward thinking and all that sort of stuff. Oh well, guys, I think that might do it for tonight. I'm just doing a bit of different. I'm doing it on the laptop tonight. See how that camera goes. Doesn't look too flash. Looking at it like this, maybe when I put it up, it might look a bit better. A bit grainy, but we'll see how we go. Just have a quick look. I don't know what time. What time is it in? What time is it in the UK at the moment? It's nearly 10 o'clock in the morning over there. And just have a quick look at X, because that seems to be the thing where everything breaks. Yeah, not a lot of 22 hours, 1 hour ago. No, that's no, doesn't look like it. Just one other thing too, as I say, because I'm an Aussie, I'll promote Aussie players again. Some talk about that Alessandro Sucati, I believe his name is, plays for Parma. Talk that he's doing really well over there, and he's in the crosshairs of some higher up Italian clubs, and he's a centre back, as I found out. I'm not sure what side. I don't know if he's left or right, but I believe Tottenham are looking, looking for. I don't know if they are looking for centre backs now, are they? Because we're pretty much a left side. He may be a left side. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. But he is captain of Parma at 22, and has captained the Socceroos as well. So he's and he'll be in. Have to assume again. I don't want to assume, because you know what that does. But that he will be in the Australian squad for the World Cup. I don't know if he's ready for a move in January, but again, it's put me. I keep looking at this now. What are we? What is it? The 19th today out here. What have we got? Two signings, and a lot of rumours again. A lot of rumours and a lot of names being linked, but still not much. Still not a lot of action, which makes it. I think it's looking like. Thomas is going to get the flick, and I'll the new assistant coach will take over in the interim. I don't know what that'll do for the other backroom guys. That's going to be another thing that like we say that we're going to sack Thomas, but what happens with the rest? Because they all came with him. Like what Ange, all of his went, and then they went to Nottingham Forest, and they all left too. So. Again, that's another conundrum to work through. I guess when Ange first went to Spurs, he didn't bring any of his own, so he came in just by himself, and he did change that during a couple of the windows and brought some more people in. But that'll be another thing that will add to the mix in regards to, I'm guessing, compensation that they would have to pay. So, that's why these guys are milking the cow, so to speak, and getting the big money, because they want to make these decisions. And as I say, it's a multi-billion-dollar company run like a $2 shop by the looks of it. Alright guys, I think that might do. And as I say, I'll whack this up and see how it goes on the laptop. As I say, a bit grainy, but hopefully it'll be alright and watchable. Again, thank you to all the subscribers, 19, fantastic. So if you do like it, give it a like. Subscribe if you have a quick look and you like it. Hit the subscribe button, and feel free to share with whoever and whatever. And yeah, I look forward to having a bit of a watch of the Champions League and maybe do a review and preview for the Burnley on Friday. Okay, guys, come on, you Spurs, let's go.